Bobby Ramos, and this is my persuasive presentation self-evaluation for COMM 310. First question, this being your final presentation, what improvements did you see in your presentation in regards to nonverbal and verbal communication? Give specific examples. I think for me, the biggest thing is self-confidence. As you can tell, early on week one, I was a little bit more reserved. Um, Not being able to present quite well in front of the class. But during my final presentation, you can see I'm a little bit more relaxed. Although nervousness is still there, but I think self confidence did improve dramatically. And second thing is appearance. Week one, I came in business aloha attire, excuse me, and then week five it was a little bit more business attire. So you can see the difference from the beginning of class to the final week. I think also eye contact. I was able to um, interact more with the audience by not necessarily just focusing on one area, but basically making eye contact throughout the classroom to ensure that every single person uh, was relating to what I'm trying to convey during my presentation. So I think those areas were the things that I've seen improvements in my final presentation. Question number two, what specific areas do you feel you still need to improve on? Well, based on the evaluation I got from my instructor and my peers, I guess I still have the tendency to fidget a lot or walk a lot during my presentation. And per Todd, he said, I should start practicing in front of a mirror so I could see what I'm actually doing in regards to that aspect. But as I mentioned in my previous evaluation, it will just take time for me to get there. But with practice, I'm able to control that particular negative or lack of per se of control during presentation. But again, practice, practice, practice makes perfect, and I'm sure I'll get there one day. Next question: have you accomplished your goals for this course? I may not say I accomplished my goals 100% with this course, but I would say 80% of it was accomplished. The class is 5 weeks long, and with my fear of speaking in public, it's always gonna be there. But you just need more time to grow as a person. With practice, you will eventually get a little bit more acclimated or accustomed to presenting in a crowd or in a class. In this particular video itself, I'm a little bit more comfortable because I don't. There's no audience looking back, so I can't see their judgment through their eyes. So I'm a little bit more open or expressive when it comes to talking because I'm basically just looking at myself in a camera and say, okay, what do I need to say, and just say it without no recourse of looking at people's facial expression. And I think that's my biggest thing when it comes to speeches or public speaking, because you can see things with your eye and how they express themselves with their facial expression. Um, Last question: what do you take away from this class that you can use in the future coursework or etc.? I think for me the biggest thing is dress the part. Whenever you do a presentation, especially in a university setting or any business setting, you should dress the part. I think coming in with slacks, long sleeve, and a jacket gives your audience a little bit more of a sense of you being important. Like they're able to pay more attention to what you're trying to say because you're dressed professionally, and I think that's the biggest thing that Hawaii lacks of, because again we live in the island and we're so laid back and dressing up. It's not common But I think that's one of the things that I probably end up utilizing in the future classes or in my workplace. Whenever you are presenting something in front of your colleagues, your supervisors, or whoever it may be, you should always dress the part, because the more professional you look, the more uh, um, the bigger chances people will take you seriously. And again, I want to say thank you, Todd, for everything that you have done for me and my fellow classmates. I'm a little bit more comfortable in a sense, speaking publicly or in front of a class, with your um, techniques and methods and everything that you had taught us in class. I'm gonna utilize those to further myself and improve myself as a presenter, or even just I guess a public speaker, to anyone who wants to listen. And with your help, and I was able to at least step up to the next level, to bettering myself and being able to eliminate my fear in eliminate my fear of public speaking. And again, thank you so much.